So, he made a promise. He made a promise he's gonna build Murmansk, and finally we did it. I don't know how late it was or how soon it is, but we're getting there. Getting where? Maybe you should mention something. Yeah, I was doing some testing on other maps and testing mod Monday maps and this kind of stuff, and I'm pretty happy with this map. I have to say, there's so much more to explore. I understand that these series are taking a long time, but at the moment it seems like Oolykee is enjoying himself, so we're gonna continue dealing with the problems that we have at the moment. Dealing... Ooh, heating problem, traffic jams, stopped production. I'm gonna pause this and assume that there's something happening. Whoa. Yeah, looks like in the middle of winter our little gamble with the construction of this station did not pay off. Let's see what the damage will be. This is when you do stupid stuff. This is what happens. 24,786. We already lost like 3% of happiness. This is Chibovo. The issue should be resolved really shortly because road is already done. And these little vans are supposed to already be on the way there, but let's see. 780. Whoa, there we go. Right. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second and see if we have anywhere living space. Can we save the orphans? No. Okay. 24,800. I think we're still gonna need. We're still gonna have issues. Oh, here we go. We already have people coming in. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, like, they're still freezing and there's still an issue, but happiness is too low. Let's see, ambulance not arrived. Let's see the happiness too low. Happiness is too low in Murmansk. We're gonna address that. Citizens' happiness is too low over here as well. Let's check it out. 44%. I would say heating. What do you guys think? I would definitely go for heating. Yeah, we'll see what the damage is gonna be after everything is done, but heating plant is on now, and oh wow, no, don't do that. Too many criminals, we don't address that anymore. This is just legacy messaging system that we got from before, but this should be operating now. Let's see, 8 people working at the moment. I have a feeling that we're gonna have more people coming in. I mean, we're gonna have more people coming in. I think we have a separate line going to this bus station, but I think all of it should be resolved now. They're waiting here to pace themselves in between when the vans are there. So if one is over there, is then another one that is close to here? How many even vans are coming over here? 4, really? I should have redirected those here. Luckily I didn't, because we're gonna need a lot of them over here. Wait, that means that this... Why are you too low? Yeah, we just need more workers over here. I'm pretty sure that they're on the way. Let's see, which one is you? Okay, you know what? I'm skipping this. There was 200 people. We lost around 200 people now, so we're gonna address that later. Citizens' happiness is too low. Okay, well, this is being resolved. Let's move on. So we have a couple of buildings here. Did I remove all the workers from these? Yes, I did. That's fine. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. I think we are not keeping track or keeping up with construction, with apartment construction, and this is the problem. We're gonna talk about 2 things. Let's try for Oolykee. Oh, this is important. Why ambulance didn't arrive here? Let's see where it is. Ambulance did not arrive over here. I think because ambulance is really too busy. Because I think, you know what? Maybe we should focus on this and monitor it. More people working in hospitals. No dice. People working here in hospitals. Where is this? Ah, this is not the. This is not here. I think I'm gonna slowly have to decide how I'm gonna spread this city. By the way, you can see here the geography of this city, of this area, is a little bit hilly. This will be perfect for the... There's a couple of really nice buildings that Equinox Nova made. Sarajevo, I think is Juro Đaković apartments. They are the red ones. Let's see if I can find them. And again, Oolykee has way too many mods. This is you brick house. This is one of my favorite buildings. I cannot find it. This is what, because Oolykee has way too many old town houses. Okay. Ooh, somebody is making similar like squares around the mods like Equinox Nova. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, here we go. Okay, I wanted to say that I'm gonna have to do something about this, but no, I don't have to. Corner house, house 1, house dug in. There we go. Dug in house. So if we go for this direction and then go for, let's say, if Oolykee wants to be feng shui, if you want to build something like this. Yeah, I don't think it's too. I think we need sharper angles. I think I'm gonna go and level the hilltop over here. I think also that this is something that I'm gonna do off screen rather than here, because I don't want to bother you guys with this too much. But I would like to have sharper angles. It doesn't matter from which side I take or give, as long as we have a little bit sharper angles. I think these buildings are gonna look way nicer. Yeah, but if I build them here, will they have access to everything? This is one of the things I'm actually also experimenting with. How to expand or how to build a city for the people to have everything that they need. How are we doing? We lost 800 people. How is the heating plant doing? 24 people working in heating plant. It should be heated. Let's go and address the messages. So we have ambulance not arrived. All of them are over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this hospital is not suited to help all the workers around here. You can see that productivity of this area is also... What's the problem? Not enough accountants. Yeah, there. Come on. Come on. I wanted to see the productivity of each one of them. Obviously, if happiness is so low, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have other problems as well. You can see here that I think they're dropping in productivity and there's less and less people. This is the problem with this game, when everything starts spiraling out of control, then everybody's a loser. Everything goes, when it's bad, it goes bad all the way. I also don't think that this is enough for this. Yeah, he's on the way out of here, and we can't even supply enough. He's not even on the way here, and we already don't have enough food. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put this in operation. The new area here. What are we missing? We're missing footpath. Why did they deliver already the construction ones? Were there people coming here without? Anyway, this is gonna be finished shortly. Okay, what do we want to do? In this episode, I would like to recover this happiness of people. I'm not gonna finish Ice Rink soon. It's gonna be in time, but not now. Workers, look at this. Number of workers are dropping. Because number of workers are dropping dead over here as well. But they're being healed slowly. Do they have like healing? They need to visit doctor for 15 minutes. That's way more than 15 minutes. It's over a day now. Can you please go home? 77%. Okay, you know what? Let's focus on that later. What I want to do is... Oh! Did I say that we wanted to free up some apartments? Yeah, somebody mentioned that. Okay, let's do it. We have... How much free living space do we have here? Overlays... free apartments, we have 100 over here, now it's 75, 150. Okay, so we have at least one more building. So let's start removing one more building. Slowly I'm gonna phase those out. Well, let's give it a go. Okay, this one, we cannot, this is it. We don't have any more free apartments. This is it. The whole country has only 70 free apartments. 72. Free apartments, and that's it. No more free apartments. We're gonna need to build if we want to get something. Okay, so this is gonna be project of the day. What's the time? Time is 9 minutes into this episode on the second segment, so that means 9.5-ish. Should I talk about it? Yeah, let's talk about Pripyat. Let's talk about Pripyat as a city. Oh, right, I forgot to address the comment section. So Mr. Moore left the comment sections in a video. I just wanted to address that. That was exactly the road that he wanted to bring up. I just wanted to make you aware of it. I think it's the great way to go. If we need any overflow workforce, Now Murmansk citizen will be available to help the Republic. I support the road completely. I'm gonna assume that that is the tramway, but we're gonna work on that here still. Authentically, I think Pripyat is one of the best Soviet-era cities. None of these buildings are too massively tall. They are more long than tall. I like the look of Murmansk and would recommend less tall building and more Stalinka style buildings. Yeah, we can go for that. I think the problem, not problem, this is my opinion and I'm wrong. This is just what I think at the moment, so I'm gonna address that. I think Stalinka buildings are like not modern but lavish. I mean, they are. This is what they are. They are from Stalin era and they are bigger apartments than, let's say, Khrushchevkas and even Brezhnevkas. I think they're even bigger than that. But they are lavish, but they belong in, like, for me, this is again my opinion, like these apartments, like panel houses, even like you can have really nice panel houses. They're lavish. They're like for aristocracy, and like upper class people, like Stalinkas. But these are like technologically modern buildings, at least in my views. You know, even Pripyat, they had these panel buildings that were great. And talking about Pripyat, I just measured like the long distance from one end of the town to the other is 2.6 kilometers. That would be 1.5 miles. That's like nothing, like walking. And that was a city of 60,000. My little hometown is from one end to the other 4 kilometers, which is 3 miles, 2.5 miles, bigger than Pripyat size-wise. And it had only like 10,000 people. Pripyat had at the peak, I think, okay, let's go between 40 and 60,000. I read somewhere 60,000, but I read somewhere, I think, also 40,000, but still 4 times more than my little hometown. So it was literally built like, okay, living, like, there was a couple of tall buildings in Pripyat, but yeah, there were massively, like, long buildings. And the usefulness of the residential buildings, like, for example, if you're building mass apartment complex, so the problem after the Second World War, people say like, oh, architecture sucks. Well, yeah, we try to provide as much as we can to our people, like living conditions. Like even if we take into account Soviet Union, like massive amounts of people, massive majority of people lived in like freaking wooden huts. Like people sometimes dream about living in in Alaska these days, you know, in a wooden hut with like, you know, in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't in the middle of nowhere, but there were a lot of wooden houses in the Soviet Union, and they wanted to industrialize. They wanted to move people to the cities and offer them like the better living conditions, like apartments, better jobs, heating, electricity, modern amenities, and this kind of stuff. Modern for the Second World War. A lot of countries, like even Western European countries, they couldn't afford that because like they couldn't afford that on the scale that was built before, because houses that were built before Second World War, those apartment buildings with nice facades, they were built for upper class people. They weren't meant for people from villages. So even in like Western Europe, like even the countries that were untouched by war, like let's say Spain, even though in Spain war was from 1920s to 1980s. I mean, like until Franco was gone, but like then it started kind of economical recovery. Even Spain now, for its size and the resources that it has, geopolitical location, where it's located in the world as well, it's absolutely enormous and should be way more richer than it is. Enormous opportunities. So Spain also had these cheap housing, because like you need to house all these people, you need to give them homes. And I'm gonna try, yeah, and when you try to build them homes, you need to build like a lot of homes. Okay, so the problem with the tall buildings is, I think even then people realize, like, look, it's 11th floor, nobody's walking up there, so you're gonna have to build an elevator. So for a bigger building, you would put an elevator in there. Okay, elevator really costs a lot of money. If you build apartment building to a reasonable level, let's say 4 or 5 story highs. My hometown where I grew up since I was 1 year old, it was on the 4th floor. I lived on the 4th floor of the building until I was 33 years old. Not in the same building, but when I moved when I moved to college, it was also on the 4th floor. So 4 floors is kind of like 4 or 5 floors is a magical number because you don't have to build elevators. It's much more affordable, and I think this is exactly the building that they'll live at. You know what? Let's go with these. We're gonna build a couple of these residential buildings in Murmansk because let's see, heating, electricity is here. Perfect. Let's mirror it, and let's put our little troops at work, and let's continue talking about this. So before the Second World War, before the boomer generation, before like all these new kids were born, you didn't have to house. First of all, you didn't have to house that many people. Second of all, after the world wars, there wasn't a lot of money to house all these people. So it was like, okay, is it better for somebody to live for a couple of more decades in a hut and then build them some kind of a nice facade building from Baroque era, or do we just build them cheap apartments so they can live there until, like, you know, living standard of everybody rises? And that's what happened. Living standard, they build everywhere from like Eastern Europe to Western Europe, even in the United States. Those are projects, and these kind of buildings, they're cheap apartment buildings, built en masse. To house people. I watched a documentary recently, like United States you have the cookie cutter houses and McMansions. They're all cheap crap. Like cookie cutter houses, it's a house, it's somebody's home, but it wasn't meant to last more than 50 years, and after 50 years you can burn it down because it's only made of wood, but still, like, it's not meant to be long-term solution. These buildings here, they are like better quality ones. I would assume these ones are better quality ones because they even have balconies. Let's say that these are lower quality ones. They don't have balconies. They're just like apartments, usually 20 to 30 square meters. That would be 300 square feet apartments. And this is where Oolykee lived since he was 18 until he was like 33. I lived in this kind of small apartment, like 30 square meters. One room, one kitchen, one bathroom, and that's it. And it was quite comfortable. I don't know any other. Until I moved to Ireland, I never knew any other living except like in, concrete box in the sky. And I loved it. I loved every second of it. And I wish, well, I live in an apartment now. I lived in a house a couple of times, but apartments rule. It's smaller to manage. It's easier to heat. You don't have a lot of stuff to do around it, like maintaining grass, because let's face it, you're not gonna be willing to cut grass all the time. Anyway, we have a long way to go, so I'm gonna focus on the infrastructure here. I think Mr. Moore approves of the new roads. This is gonna be tram only, exclusive for trams. Roads that's gonna be connected to the steel mill or this area where they're gonna be, where people will be able to go to town, to Veltirovsk. We lost 1,000 people. People gonna be able to go to Veltirovsk, and I want to make another branch going to the oil refinery. So I'm gonna make either 2 branches, which is or 1 branch. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna be determined how we wish. So we're gonna build a tram depot. Actually, you know what? We already have a tram depot. A tram depot in Veltirovsk can supply us with all the trams we need, because they will be connected then to Murmansk, and from Murmansk they're gonna go to refinery and to the steel mill. So we don't even have to build a depot, but we can. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's do a time lapse now. I'm recording this day before, so it's 7th of December, 10 days before Oolykee's birthday. Oolykee's birthday is 17th December, Sagittarius rule, and it's 40th birthday for Oolykee, so it's old. Right, so let's do a time lapse now, 10-ish minutes, and I'm gonna see you when we are back. 5-ish minutes. Right, okay, let's discuss it. I have another plan, I have another idea. I have a couple of weather stations, and I'm thinking of putting a radio mast as a weather station. No, not radio mast, something different. What is this? This is another weather monitoring station. But this is a military base. So that's an interesting outpost. Oh wow, that's cool. Actually, you know what? I never tried this one, but I might. And I have a TV tower. Okay, that's not definitely it. You know what? Let's try with the military base first. I wonder how this is gonna look like. I'm just gonna place this military base over here like a checkpoint. Without connections, 0 workers. And then, excuse me, just go and just connect it. What do they need? Not much, so hopefully they're gonna finish it. So I just wanted to see how it looks like. I think radio tower would look nice, but even the radio tower, I think it's not overshadowing the freaking power cables. It is a little bit taller, but it just takes a little bit more space. We'll see. The radio tower as a weather station, as a radio tower, it's not a problem. I think it will be better placed somewhere on the hilly side, maybe over here. But that's something that we're gonna do in the future. What are we missing here? Now we're missing electricity. That means we need groundwork and construction and dumpers. And let's go. Power cables are done. Let's go and check one final thing here. Okay, there's nothing to be constructed here. They're just too fast. I want to do it like I'm doing it. I like doing it like this. Just so you know, I prefer it. For me, this is the best way of doing construction. At the moment, in the future, probably is going to be something else, depending on what do you guys say in the comment section, in a way that, you know, you can change my mind by, you know, being more reasonable. And, well, it's not that hard. Oolykee is Oolykee, and I often change my mind because people show me the better ways, the better than my wrongful ways. What's wrong with this? Ah, this is the electric substation, okay. And here we have 3, so we need 2 more, so we go here for dumper trucks. Ooh, police station, small police station, that's here in the industrial zone. Please stop giving people here, these are workers. Do we need them? I don't know. Wait, what? Ooh, this is a small police station. I didn't check if they have a heating tank or not. I might have to do something with their heating, but we'll see about that. Yeah, sure. Let's go for bus 2. Yoink. Of course, the 3 division will do everything to screw me over. Go away. High quality, so high priority, so I know when it's being constructed. We have a lot of stuff being built here. Perfect, go away. High priority. 2 constructions at the same time here, 3 construction there. What are you missing? You see here at 0%. That means that something else is being done first. In this case, this is the this is the tramways. They're gonna require a lot of construction for these, so I'm gonna manually have to assign construction. Monitor these, and we have a farm refueling station. This one requires dumper trucks, and dumper trucks are on the way, so yeah, well, they're gonna be on the way. Well, I can actually give them more work. Let's see, I can assign 2 over here. So let's go plumbing system. No, this is the bus number 3. Go, and of course there's way too many messages. Stop production, pause. Why? Why did they stop production? There was not enough people here. Wait, they can walk here. Are somebody else taking more workers? No, these are the only places getting workers. But there's a lot of them coming here. Are we having a worker shortage? Ooh, that wouldn't be the worst. That wouldn't be a wrong assumption. Yeah, there's only 8 people in the bus coming there at the moment. Why is it so? Let's see. 53. Is it recovering? Well, Chibovo. I have no idea, but I have a feeling there's less people working here. And probably they're less productive because of their happiness, because of the issues that we had. Yeah, okay, this one is going full, that's fine. 14 people waiting. Okay, let them do the voodoo that they do so well. Okay. Happiness low, that's Chibovo, they're gonna recover. Right, a little bit of angled buildings, marks and angles. Ha! Joke never gets old. I'm telling you. This is gonna be a stand-up comedian using this joke in never. Yes, we need to. I need to finish a couple of more constructions. I'm just gonna go and play around with this. We have 3, and this one needs to be priority. We have number 1. We have cranes here. I'm gonna go for number 3 one more time. Plumbing ready to be built. Has a spot. Number 3. You know what? There's one more crane waiting in number 3. You know what? I'm gonna employ it. Will one of them go? Do cranes go for plumbings? I actually don't know. Huh. No. Water substation. I'm definitely going here. Okay. Bus 3, go away. There we go. Medium priority. Go away. Go away. Ambulance didn't arrive. Okay, this is now Chibovo. Sorry, this is Veltirovsk. That means that we have a problem with health over here. Health is 83%. I didn't follow how much was it before, but looks like it's 83% now. So I think it's fine, but when the ambulance doesn't show, let's go for overlays. I got quite a few of them. Where do we see these ones? That would be probably citizen preferences. Can't visit a doctor. This is an interesting one. Is there anybody that can't visit doctor? Yeah, these guys are too far. What about Chibovo on the other? There's a couple of them here. Not too many. Oh, Chibovo is the one. Why can't you visit doctor? Because it's I think it's too busy, right? Because you can walk there. So this probably it was too busy, and then they registered as can visit doctor, and they are now recovering. 69. That's what she said. 69 is the happiness at the moment. Indeed, it is. The ambulance didn't show. The ambulance didn't show. This is for crime. Is it here? Ambulance. Ambulance. What is this? This is city planning overlays. Alright, okay, I forgot about those. This is overlays. Okay, that's gonna be finished when we decide to finish it. Anything else? No. I think I'm gonna have to develop in this direction Chibovo slowly, because these guys then gonna be able to work in hospitals, which is absolutely positive. The only problem is that these people working here or living here, we're not gonna be able to go to the hospital because it's too far away, but at least hospital vehicles are gonna be able to work on here, on this one. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Okay, I wanted to check the crime as a one last thing. So if we go to our economy and trade, and I'm just gonna give a shout out to Kaya Maya because she taught me this in the comment section. Thank you so much, Kaya Maya. The crime and justice can be easily seen here, and then I worked out the numbers. Well, it's pretty straightforward. This year, reported crimes is this much, doesn't matter. Minor crimes, who cares? Medium crimes, happens. Serious crimes, ooh, big no-no. Okay, but it's pretty low. But, this is important. Police didn't come to the crime scene. We have 3, which is really low. If we go for, let's say, the big disaster of who knows what year. Really? That was even before that. Here we go. Really? Wow, okay, 5 years, that's a lot. Anyway, so this is the police did not come to a crime rate. Police always came to crime scenes, but we did not investigate because we didn't have capacity, because we had a sky high crime rate, and police couldn't cope with it. They did go to a crime scene, but they did not investigate. That was a problem. And then could not issue verdict. This shows you how it all built up in a few years, that we had a couple of not investigated crimes, and then boom, skyrocket. Oolykee screwed everything. I think I intentionally unsolved those crimes. So we can catch up with the new crimes. And now the crime should be fine, and let's check out our most important buildings. 7% down to 6%. Perfect. 7% down to 6%. These two are 9%. Here is 6%. And 7%. Okay, so these are the biggest cities, the biggest buildings we have in the city, and they are doing absolutely great. I'm loving it. So the crime can be solved. I don't think I would be able to solve this crime if Dennis didn't point this out with crime percentages, and it was just in time for me to try to solve the crimes. And he also instructed me how to do it. So thank you, Dennis, for that. Arigato. Okay. Anything else? No, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna build this new asphalt road toward the construction areas, probably connect it somewhere over here. We are building, well, eventually we're gonna build this and, you know, other stuff. So for now, look at this. They're not even working because, you know, there's so much backlog on there. So you can just slowly start build. Actually, you know what? Let's slowly let's not do anything slowly. Let's just be drastic and hurry up and buy. Hurry up and what? Yeah, road. Let's go with concrete. Sorry, construction. Dumper trucks and construction. That's construction. There we go. And then I'm gonna be finishing this on my own. So there we go. All the dumper trucks are gonna be instantly employed. That's it. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. This is a Thursday's episode. I'm recording this on Wednesday evening on 7th December 9:06. Oolykee is going to bed right now. I'm gonna put this for processing. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna finish processing and hopefully not forget to publish it like I did for yesterday's episode, because I'm supposed to publish these on Tuesdays and Thursdays and then weekend episodes, of course. Then I'm recording something additional content plus Mod Monday. So this is the schedule for now, 4 episodes per week plus Mod Monday plus whatever I manage to do after that. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you didn't, you have a comment section, just hit it. Nasty comments all over the place, welcome the downstairs, especially if they're constructive nastiness. That would be really great. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever. See you in the next one. Bye bye.